Can life at 51 really be this good? Yeah, it can. And it's not good because life is perfect. It's good because for me, I'm finally living my authentic self. When I was younger, I spent so much energy trying to squeeze and fit into the box of everybody else's expectations of me. I often felt like an outsider. I often felt like I didn't quite fit in, but I didn't know why either. I was also a people pleaser. As long as everyone else was happy, I was okay. But is that really living? Now, I'm looking at my life and I'm seeing the time that I have ahead of me as really precious. Yeah? I don't know how much longer I've got. 30 years, 20 years, 10 years, 1 year, who knows? Yeah? So I want to make sure that actually the time I have left here, I use wisely, because every day is a gift. Yeah? Every day that we wake up and open the curtains is a gift, because some people don't have tomorrow. Yeah? We have to cherish each moment that we've got, and we have to learn to cherish each moment that we have, even if what we have isn't perfect. Yeah? I mean, as I grew up, I looked around me and I worked really hard. Like, I worked so hard. I worked 16-hour shifts back to back. I used to work when I was sick. I never called in sick. I just was like a Trojan horse. I just kept going and going and going and going. And I tried to be the perfect worker, the perfect colleague, the perfect girlfriend, the perfect mother, the perfect daughter, the perfect sister. I spent my life trying to be that person, but all along not knowing who I was, right? Now, in my other videos, I talk about how our pain is actually a teacher. And I really believe this. When we go through difficult times, our pain is alerting us to things that we need to know. Now, just recently, I went through a difficult time in my life. My father had passed away. My beloved dog had passed away. For anyone who has a dog as a member of the family, you will know, right, what a bond you have with your dog. And I had a Staffordshire Bull Terrier, and we just had this special connection, and we were like so in tune with one another. And when she passed away, I was so grief-stricken. Yeah. And my mum has Alzheimer's. My brother, my older brother, who I dearly love, I love him so much, is ill. And life just seemed really, really hard. And I didn't know what to do, because I'd been a carer for my mum, and now at 50, 51, I was facing now having to start another work life, embark on a new job, And I'd already done that before and before again. And I was feeling weary and tired. And so that darkness sent me into a period of deep self-reflection. I have spent quite a long period on my own, a self-imposed solitariness, if that's even a word. And that solitary time, I haven't felt lonely. In fact, I felt less lonely in recent months than I felt for years when I was surrounded by people. That period of deep reflection has enabled me to come out and recognize my wholeness. I have faced my shadow sides. I have seen the parts of me that I did not want to see or didn't even recognize were there. And by doing so, and by facing my fears, I am discovering wholeness. And it feels amazing when we can learn to understand that we need to appreciate every moment we have in life, that actually we're not waiting for things to get better. We're not saying we will be happier when we can learn to be happy now, even though things in life may not be perfect, it is truly a gift. Now, I am someone who always hated uncertainty. I remember when I worked for a company, and for years redundancy was on the cards, and it made me ill for years, yeah, because I couldn't cope with the uncertainty. But you know, life is full of uncertainties, and once we can discover that actually letting go of control, when we can learn to let go and embrace whatever comes our way, suddenly all that anxiety around uncertainty, it disappears. So now at 51, I am facing an uncertain future. I don't know what is ahead of me. I don't have the stable marriage, all the stable things that you think you might have at my age. But I'm okay with that, because also I have hope. And I don't feel like I am too old to start my life in a new direction. In fact, I have never felt so enthusiastic about what I think I can achieve. We let age define us. We let age put us in boxes and brackets, but we don't need to do that, yes? Who says that you can't become successful at 50 or 60? Why do we need to get everything earlier? If success earlier on in my life, I may not have appreciated it. But I'm at a point now where I have been through what has felt like a lot of struggles. But I am able to look back at every single struggle I've been through and draw wisdom and strength from that. And now I have hope. Hope is like a shining light. We all need to have hope, because when we don't have hope, life can feel bleak and life can feel dark. But hope is the light that can guide us. Hope is the light that can keep us going. I know now what I want in life. I know. I'm not searching anymore. For me, so often life was full of dramas and chaos and dysfunction. And I stumbled through the mess and the fog, doing the best I can and just reacting to what was happening around me. But now I don't want that chaos. I don't want that fog. I want peace. The other day, I felt blissful. And what was I doing? I was sitting on the sofa. I could hear my clock ticking. I have a clicking clock, a top. Oh my goodness, I have a talk. Oh my gosh, I have a clock that ticks because I love the sound of a ticking clock. And upstairs I could hear my daughter singing. And when I hear my daughter singing, I know she's relaxed and I know she's happy. And that moment was blissful. And I thought, this is what I want. I just would like to achieve peace. I don't want chaos anymore. And now I am learning to not be the people pleaser that I always was. I am learning to understand and appreciate my own self-worth. I am understanding that I don't need to be perfect. I am also understanding that to have that peace, I need to stop giving so much of myself so freely. That actually my time and my energy and my emotional wellness is precious. And if someone wants to take from that, then there has to be good reason for it. And if there isn't good reason for it, I will protect it. So here I am at 51 and I'm feeling excited. Please share in the comments, where are you in your journey of life? What are you hoping to achieve? What do you want? What will give you satisfaction in your own life? And what do you feel like in your 50s? I mean, women historically, well, in England anyway, were made to feel on the shelf when they were like 40. Invisible women. I don't feel like that. I'm 51 and I feel great. my whole younger years feeling really unconfident, analysing myself, criticising myself physically and in every way. But now I've learned to become whole and accept who I am. I'm feeling more confident than ever. Not because I think that I am amazing, but because I've accepted who I am. So please do comment, like and describe what is wrong with me today. I cannot talk. Describe, subscribe, and let me know your thoughts on being 50. Okay, have a fantastic day.